Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Feudal Kingdoms as we're playing as France. So last episode I was wondering why it seemed like these Norman armies were appearing out of thin air, and I didn't realize that we were past the year 1066. There's a setting in the options that you can turn off or on whenever you want, and if you have it on, which I did when we started this campaign, then it'll result in William getting armies starting at 1066 so that he can conquer England, as he did historically. Now, I was under the impression that he would only get those armies if he was at war with England, but apparently that's not the case because he did get that one large army in the last turn, when we hit to 1066, so I think he did get the special event army. Now, I'm hoping he doesn't get any additional ones because I did turn it off. I don't even know if he would have if we left it on, or if he only gets the one army. Not entirely sure how it works. This didn't happen in my last French campaign because I'd already defeated him by the time we got to 1066. Yeah, I left it on because I thought it would be kind of cool if William did conquer England and then still had possession of Normandy. That would have resulted in some clear conflict between us and the new English king. But obviously that did not go down the way it did historically. Oh, it looks like we're about to have a battle there, guys. Okay, so we're engaging the garrison there first. So we attacked the garrison as soon as our troops got here. But our additional army, which of course doesn't have very many units, just those 3 that we built, and then the Norman army have not arrived. So we're going to be doing 2 battles. We'll do this one first, and we shouldn't take any casualties here. This should be a pretty easy battle. You can see that we got them all exhausted. Yeah, we shouldn't get hit at all. So it should go pretty smooth, and basically it's just free experience for us. Yeah. And then we'll have the bigger battle, and that's the one, I don't know how it's going to go. We'll have to see. We do have those additional troops there. You see that our combat power is comparable, and we have the exact same number of units. I don't understand why he is defending, because we've taken the province over. You can see it is now ours, because we won that battle against the garrison. And so shouldn't he be attacking us? I just don't understand why he's defending. That means he gets the extra die roll. So that's unfortunate. It's also on the plains, so we don't get the ambusher bonus. Yeah, I don't know how this is going to go, guys. We'll go through it step by step since it's a major conflict here. As far as the bowmen go, yeah, it looks like we have similar numbers here. He is targeting a lot of our back row archers, but also a huge number of our front row guys are getting targeted too. And it did not go in our favor. We did not exhaust or tire any of the frontline units. While 2 of our units are exhausted, 1's tired, and this one's fresh. And then the back ones are kind of irrelevant. So that did not go in our favor. This one here should, hopefully, we'll see. Yeah, this one did go in our favor, so we did a little bit of damage to him. This is one that could go either way. Here we go. Okay, so we're getting some wins here. This is one of our exhausted units, though. So this is going to be a loss. In fact, we might even lose this one completely. Yeah, they were destroyed. Okay, so unfortunate there. Well, this levy unit is already tired and has lost some of their effectiveness, while our unit has all 4 points and is thus unstoppable. So yeah, this won't go in our favor, even with their extra die roll there. Didn't kill the unit though. This one went in our favor as well. We actually did kill that one. So far, this side is going very well. We're going to defeat this sergeant, maybe even kill him. No, we didn't kill him because of the armored. We'll see how this side goes. Well, that was a loss. We didn't lose the unit, though. So that's good. That was another loss. Okay, this side not going as well. Yeah, we've lost every one of these so far. We got this one, though, which is good because this unit was damaged. And we not only won it, but we killed that levy unit. This one should go in our favor. It did. All right, excellent. Last one could go either way here, and it went in our favor. So I think we did win that battle, guys. That's fantastic. So we'll get the damage even further and kill a couple more units here. So unfortunately, we did lose one of our standing army units. But we also killed, let's see, maybe 2 of his standing army units, and then some of his levies here. I mean, it's not bad. This is not a significant victory, but it's certainly a victory. We killed 4 units. Weakened a lot of these ones, while only losing one of our own. Not the worst battle there, guys. And we got control of the province. Now, we fought that battle because I asked you guys last episode what you thought we should do. Should we continue the war? Should we offer peace? Should we just try and get that province? And the majority of comments did want us to continue the war, at the very least, to get that one province. This is interesting. This is Burgundy. So I believe these are like special invasions that happen by event. I had one when I played as France before. I don't know if it was Burgundy. I don't know if we had Burgundy rebel, but I had another one down here. Same deal. They just pop up in a province. They don't really have like a country. They just take over the province that they pop up in. If there's nobody to defeat him, which in this case there's not, he'll quickly defeat this unit and then take this over. So that's a bit of a problem. Right in the middle of this conflict, that's a combat power of 155. And if we go down there and deal with it, then we'll likely lose this province again. Let's go ahead and merge these two here. Let's go through our notifications. We did get another progress token. I did notice that we had 2. Alright, these are just about the claims. We got that spy on the nobility decision. We'll want to take that once we have money. I've been trying to move our population around to focus a bit more on money, because we're clearly having issues. So it's both money and manpower that we're having problems with. It has gotten a little bit better now that we got this province back, though. Both of those are a little bit better. So let's go ahead and move these guys to money. And we're almost back into the positive here. But yeah, obviously the manpower is still a major issue for us. We're going to have to get rid of another unit, guys. I don't see any other way around it. I kind of want to use them first, though, on an attack of Normandy or an attack over here. I wonder if we could win this one, because they are pretty heavily damaged here. They have so much experience, though. But yeah, they attacked us before. I just don't want to lose any of these units, but you know, I don't know that we're healing due to the lack of manpower. I'm not entirely sure how that works. Yeah, it feels like our units aren't healing up. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to let them make the first move here, so we can try and stay on defense. Because again, with that extra die roll they get on defense, it's incredibly helpful for them. I'm very tempted to send them off a peace treaty just to get this one province here, though. Now that we have Burgundy rebelling, and there's a lot of things we could do in the meantime. Like, for example, we could conquer these territories over here. Because, yeah, we could go into all this territory just to show you guys. If I can get this damn army selected. We can go into that territory and conquer it. Because these are rebels. And so we could add all this immediately to our empire without declaring war on anybody. It wouldn't even be difficult. I want to go up there and take that all over. It's the easiest way for us to expand right now. But we're dealing with these Normans here. And so making peace would definitely be in our advantage. If we could get a province out of it. Because then we can deal with Burgundy down here. And not have to worry about the Normans. And if we get this province here, then they can't attack their enemy here. They have no route to them. So I'm going to send off a peace proposal. We'll see if they'll accept it. We got control of the province. I know several people wanted me to, at the very least, do that. But yeah, we are having a lot of trouble due to the manpower, guys. And just all the other conflicts that are emerging. And then the fact we can't take advantage of this up here. Somebody else is going to do it. Although it does look like the rebellion keeps spreading. That's interesting. Anyways, let's see if we can't get... We want this region here. It's a 34% chance of acceptance. But another issue is that they have this claim on Paris. That's a 20% chance. I don't know, guys. I'm going to send it off. They'll probably decline. But we got to get rid of that, that claim. So we sent it off. We'll see what they say. I expect they'll decline. And I guess that's all we need to do. Well, let me take that back. We did construct this manor over here. You know, let's get the freeman cottages for the extra manpower. Also increase the health. That'll become an issue here soon with the population where it's at. And yeah, it just gives you the nice bonuses for getting the freemen. So we'll get that. It's 25 turns though, because we do have so much of our population working on bringing us home some more money. We eventually get that increased, guys. But for now, let's focus on trying to improve our economic situation. We need to get this war done with. We'll see if the Normans accept our peace treaty or if they attack us. Looks like they're building up more troops. They're always building more troops. Okay, so they moved to that one province there. That's interesting. Burgundy did take over that one province. So we're now in turn 30. We did construct a wooden church. Right, excellent. Here in Valois. Might want to get the pigsty next, although we do already have the livestock here. There's the clay pit. We get the butchery, since that does need the livestock, which we have. Doesn't really bring in a ton of bonuses here, though. We could get the levy camp for more manpower, but we do already have one of those here. You can have up to 3, I think. Yeah, in a region. So we'll work on a province. But remember, they now share a region here, and so we could construct in this area instead. Well, the rudimentary earthworks would increase the infrastructure and would give a 15% infrastructure bonus, the earth mover modifier there, and also increase the fortification level. It doesn't take very long to construct that. Let's get that. It'll help with any further construction. So work on that. They're going to grow here in just 1 turn. Okay, yeah, we'll leave this all as is, though we could pull somebody and have them help with labor. Probably should do that here. Get that down to 10 turns. Alright, and we're still earning money. We did not go through the notifications yet. We did discover, I think that's one of our sons' loyalty. And we also have our vassals assisting us in this war against Burgundy. So let's go and move our army. Could go here. I assume the Normans are going to attack right there. Yeah, that's what I suspect. We can move here so we could take out Burgundy. That's probably what we should do. Let's go ahead and go here, and then if they attack here, then we can attack them. I just expect they'll go to that location instead. We'll see what happens there, guys. So it seems that the Normans did not move. Oh, look at this. Norman invasions. From Normandy, a force of seasoned warriors and skilled sailors is on the move. Their ships, honed by naval expertise, cut through the channel, setting a course for England's shores. The air is thick with anticipation as the renown of the martial prowess precedes them, promising a formidable challenge to those who await their landing. Well, that's interesting because they're not supposed to get the army. I turned it off. We did get this decision, the border dispute, mediating a claim between vassals. You know, take a look at that decision in a minute. Let's first go through all these other notifications, because you'll see here, the conflict between Normandy and France has finally come to an end. They did accept our peace treaty. Maybe because they want to go to war with, oh, wait a minute. I wonder if they didn't use that regional decision. Yeah, the fact that we got that event from the Bretons here makes me think that they used the regional decision to force peace. If they had good relations with both of us. Can we see there? Yeah, I don't even know if we could see relationships between two countries. We have high enough relations with them. Of course, we've been increasing that. And so I wonder if they use that regional decision, which then just kind of forces like a white peace. Everybody keeps what they have, though. Or maybe the Normans did accept our peace treaty, and the Bretons are just commenting on the fact they're happy that we made peace with them. I'm not entirely sure, but what matters is that we did get the province that we wanted here. Alright, so that's good news. And our money is now in a much better situation as well. And they can no longer raid Paris either, which is fantastic because they don't border us. Instead, they'll have to raid these 3 locations. Because I assume they'll continue to raid us. They really shouldn't be able to raid you when you have a peace treaty with them, which our peace treaty will last 10 turns total, with the first turn having started in the previous turn. So there's 9 turns left of the peace treaty. I feel like they shouldn't be able to raid you when you have a peace treaty, but they can. They still have that royal marriage with England. They're not currently at war with them. Hopefully they turn those armies against them. Because again, I turned that decision off. I don't know why they got a new army. It even says in the options that you can turn it off at any point and it will take effect immediately. So it's kind of weird that they still got that army for the invasion, but well, whatever. It is what it is. We're not at war with them anymore, so at least there's that. Alright, so we're already getting this constructed here. Looks like Paris has started their own construction. Yeah, so they're getting the Boulder Reserve. So take a look at that. That's going to increase fortification level by 2. We're currently at 14. To get the Mountain Belly, you're going to have fortification 20. So still, even after that, we'll need to construct a few things. Another regional decision. We're still building up our money, but we can take a look at all the decisions we currently have, because we've got a few of them. And Burgundy now has a claim on Paris. That's one way to see if they accepted the peace treaty. Yeah, they must have just straight up accepted the peace treaty. It's interesting that they consider it generous. Because yeah, they've also lost the foreign claim here. So yeah, I think they just accepted our peace treaty. I wasn't sure, it messed me up because of the Bretons commenting on it. Anyways, now we can deal with Burgundy. And so that's what we're going to be doing in the next turn. Let's go and march to attack their army. Get them wiped out. They won't have anywhere to retreat to either, so they'll be destroyed. And then after that, we're going to go after these rebels. So we'll have to keep our army around. It's just, it's the manpower that's the problem here. I'm wondering if I should take out, and we should do okay. Yeah, I'm wondering if I should take out some of these units so that they don't get destroyed. Let's take a look at those regional decisions. We have 12 of 16 currently. We can build a harbor, so that could be used here if that's where we wanted it. It would cost us 100 money, so I don't know if we want to do that just yet. Here's the show authority decision. This is useful for recently conquered territory that's rebellious, or just any territory that's potentially going to revolt against you, since it gives you that stewardship points. And then this is one we probably will want to take. I want to take this here eventually. Once we get, we'll wait until once we get the 5 progress tokens here. So I think we just want to end our turn. Yeah, that peace treaty went in our favor. We got a province. It's not a lot. I mean, technically we got 2 provinces, since we took over that one that they had conquered from Picardy. So here's the battle. Again, we have a lot more combat power than them. Champagne is going to help us as well. They have the higher attack rating, but they're defending currently. Now he does have a trait, but that one's not going to help him. That's like, I don't know, it's like a stewardship one, I think. An authority one. Okay, so that won our favor. It was really just back row units that got hit, other than the sergeants here. While we hit several of their frontline units. So I do expect that we'll win this one, just we have way more combat power, and I think our troops are better too. You know, they're veterans, these guys are just recruits. So we have better minimum rolls. Here's that trait, by the way. It's authoritarian. Yeah, stewardship bonus. Plus 15%, regional loyalty will be decreased. So that doesn't help him in this battle at all. It's the first guy we killed. But remember, they're all going to be destroyed because he has nowhere to retreat to. And so it doesn't really matter. Oh, that sucks. Ah. Well, that wasn't our units. That was Champagne's units. The Burgundian mercenary sergeants. Okay, well at least it wasn't our units. But yeah, they had a longer front apparently. Or just more cab units to cover the flank. Yeah, we're doing very well here. So this is basically just increased experience for us. So yeah, we'll take that. Since we're going to be going to attack those rebels soon. Alright, so that's the battle. We'll do the pursuit. Kill a lot of the rest of these units here. And then the whole army will get destroyed. Because they have nowhere to retreat to. So Burgundy's been dealt with. Now, this does create the issue that we're now occupying that territory in Champagne. And so that's a problem because it's going to piss Champagne off. And as I mentioned before, I don't know any way that we can give that territory back to them. They really need to add like a function for you to give territory to vassals, and maybe to demand territory from vassals as well. Like not territory that they directly own, but like territory they took in a war. So let's say we're at war with Normandy, and then one of our vassals takes over this province here. We should be able to demand that from them, I feel. And it looks like we were raided by the Normans, but we defeated them? Oh no, we were defeated. Okay, I just read that wrong. Well, I think we got raided twice. It says the interlopers were soundly defeated, and then the defenders were crushed, pillaging and plunder followed. So they raided us twice. Okay. So we got raided, and thus got that penalty, and this province is essentially useless now during that the time that we had that modifier, unfortunately. But at least it won't happen to Paris anymore, which did just finish up the construction of that building, further increasing the fortification here up to level 16 now. Is there anything that we can construct here? Particularly like something that would... Okay, yeah, we don't want to get this one. Not right now. It would help with the manpower. It also decreased the regional loyalty though. I suppose it doesn't take up a slot, and the regional loyalty penalty is not really that significant here in the capital, where you're not going to have issues with that. Yeah, I guess we can grab that. Why not? Let's see what else we got here. Damn, that's unfortunate, guys. I did forget to take a look at that decision, thus we did not take the best option. We gave 200 gold. I mean, I don't know what we would have done there, but just a real shame that I forgot to do that decision, to go back there and take a look at it. Anyways, it is what it is. Of course, we had those raids, and we were able to take that location, which is going to ruin our relations with Champagne. They're going to be very upset, and again, can't give it back to them. Eventually, they'll just go back into our hands. They might have a thing that pops up for us to get back to them eventually, but probably not. They do have religious trouble here. Currently getting the clay pit constructed. One advantage is that this is in the same region as Paris. So we'll let them finish the construction there. Money's in a good position, so let's go to move some of these. Let's see, we're still growing here. Yeah, the situation here is just fine. We'll move one of these guys, though, over to here. Just try and increase the construction rate there. And then maybe another one. Though we do need to increase our money. So we shouldn't move too many of these, because we just gave all that money to our vassal. It's not the, not the way I wanted that to go down. Also, getting rid of that palace here, the abandoned local palace, did increase the infrastructure, which is useful for the construction they're currently doing. Alright, so now we've won this battle. Let's go ahead and move our troops up here to attack those rebels. That's going to take us 3 turns. So let's go ahead and end this turn. And yeah, we can't take in those regional decisions, so we don't have any money. I am seeing 2 notifications there about potentially disloyal nobles. One of them just disappeared though, so. Alright, so turn 33. Oh lord. This decision again. This time it's Champagne. Well, we don't have the money or the metal. Yeah. We're just going to refuse to help, and besides, Champagne's going to hate us no matter what, because we have that one province of theirs. So they're not going to like us as long as we have that. Yeah, you can see it's dropping now. It's 28 currently. We do need to take a look at all of our vassals. I'm curious how they feel about us. They should like us. Yeah, we got a 48 with them. So almost up to 50. So remember, when it comes to absorbing vassals, it just needs to be at 50. Now, if they have 5 regions, there's a chance tied to the current relationship that the integration fails, but they do not. So you just get a little bit higher, and then we can integrate all 3 of those provinces, which we can manage quite a bit more than we currently have. We have 8. We can have 17, but we'll be taking all this over as well. So you need to keep that in mind. Okay, so we got the earthworks constructed here. So now we have the infrastructure bonus. They have been rated though, as they're not going to be great at construction. Anyways, we can take a look at what they have. Well, let's get the herbalist for the manpower more than anything else. So yeah, we'll get them that. And then we'll also move one of these guys over here to help. And you know what? We should probably really focus on other things for this particular province, because, you know, it's a newer province that we have. And they're struggling to some degree. Just seeing if there's anywhere else we want to move our population. Oh nice, got some additional infrastructure points here, so that's helpful. Yeah, I think we'll leave this one as is. Yeah, everything's pretty good except for maybe these guys. They could help with that construction over there. So let's go and move these guys over here. I'll speed it up slightly. Unfortunately, not getting the progress tokens despite the high authority. Oh, this is an interesting decision. And we should probably look at it first so I don't forget about it. So we can invite our vassal to court. Doing this will increase his opinion of us. It will also result in him getting money and legacy, but he'll lose authority. Or we could just do this option instead. Just a ceremonial post. We'll do that. Why not? We need to increase opinion with them. Because currently it's the lowest at 10. They're not happy with us. I do want to take a look to see where we're at here. We're at 48. We might need to give them a gift once we have a little bit more available. Because we're again losing money. We need to get rid of another army, guys. Probably just some more of our archers. And unfortunately we were raided again. That's the reason why we're losing money now. Or losing more than we were. These raids, guys. Just really costing us. We did get a new population in Paris. Alright, fantastic. And so now we gotta have little arrows here. Because we have so many people. Growth is 8 in 8 turns. So I don't know that we actually want to move anybody from this location. We could take a look, see if they got anything to construct. They still have 2 slots here. Could get the pigsty for the extra food. Yeah, that would be an option. Could also get the scribe. Get you a little bit of money, but really you're doing it for the extra legacy. I think we should get the Fletcher. It grants more money and equipment. Will also increase the quality of our archers. So let's go ahead and do that. Since archers are something that you generally want to get rid of when you're at peace and then rebuild them when you go to war. And we're actually going to get rid of archers right now. So, I think we should get rid of the crossbowmen. They're only really better as a city defender. You get a 2+ bonus there, city defender. Also their siege resistance is higher. While light archers are just a little bit better overall with the 9 range attack compared to the 8. Now there are the heavy crossbowmen, which are pretty solid. We're not getting rid of those though. They also have more experience. So we're just gonna get rid of these 2 crossbowmen. Yeah, let's go ahead and split them off. And then we'll disband these. We just need to reduce our troop numbers a bit for manpower reasons and money. I'm hoping that'll help. We'll see. Alright, so we got the new population there. We created the clay pit here. Until this is permanently ours, since again it is part of this region here, we're just going to allow them to help construction of the other areas. And we'll also have them help with money. So yeah, just boost the construction of these 2 locations here. And besides, they already have a lot of things constructed here as well. Not a lot of stuff over here though. Seems this is what the AI was focusing on, is the production buildings, which makes sense. You get the production buildings first, then you can Alright, these guys leaving off. Look at this huge army, 548. What are they going to do with that? Anyways, I was saying, if you get the production buildings first, then you can use that to construct other buildings. But yeah, these guys aren't at war with anybody. Well, except for Riccarde. But they can't attack them. That's a massive army. Yeah, it's very unfortunate they're still getting these unit spawns when they clearly shouldn't be. We did get a new population here. I don't know if I had dealt with that yet. These guys are not part of a region. It makes sense for them to do their own construction. So yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and do that. And get something probably for food, like the pigsty, because yeah, they don't have any food here. So we'll get that constructed, though we're going to have to put somebody else into the infrastructure, or else they're never going to get done. We'll also get another population down here. Probably just leave everything as is, though. Alright, so we're going to end our turn. So disbanding those 2 units did help a little bit. Oh, we got this border dispute again. You can see it did help a little bit with the manpower and the money. So What is this over? Is this over the same territory here? Yeah, this time Barry is saying they have a claim on them. Let me take a look at their opinions with us. They're high with both of them. I mean, we got them backed up to 25 because of this invitation to court, which has done wonders for our finances. So a large sum of money has been added to the treasury. Working together has raised relations between us as well. So that was very beneficial to us. And you can see we have a lot of money now. So we want to make use of that with our regional decisions. Our opinion with them is 48. I do not want to decrease that because I actually want to work on integrating them. So I think we should reject the claim. I'm hoping that'll make them happy. We'll have to see, but yeah, I don't want to do the compromise solution. So go with that option. And that might be enough to increase opinion with them. So we can absorb them without requiring us to send them a gift. We're going to keep the spy on the nobility for now and not make use of that. Seeing if there's anything else we might want to do. Here we could forge a claim, but of course we already got territory that we can conquer, so we don't need to do that at the moment. Deploying a spy network in Normandy. That'll cost us 2 authority. I think we should do that. Yeah, let's set up a spy network there. I think that's it for now. So let's take a look at all of our decisions here. Or I should say, our notifications. Champagne is still unhappy about that. They will be for a time. And you see our relations is just going to continue to decrease, unfortunately. I think we're just going to go ahead and advance into this next territory here. So we're going to take over this one. And then we'll just move through each province and take it over. I assume they have an army somewhere. I'm not entirely sure where they're at. So let's just take a look at all of our little notifications here. So we got 116 money here. And then we got the new population in this location. 6 more turns and they'll grow again. And we're earning good money now. All right, excellent. We're still building in both of these locations, so we won't build here. Just make sure we're building everywhere else where we might want to. Yeah, I think we're good. We can go and enter turn again. And then we'll wait and see what happens with the decision, you know, the national decision regarding that claim, because it could result in war between the two or something like that, or rebellion. But what I'm more concerned about is getting the increased opinion. We did face this fight here. I think this is the troops that were defending the location. So not too powerful. We'll go through this, and our archers are going to tear up their front line here, which are mainly just archers and javelinmen. They're only going to hit a couple of our own front line units. And yeah, we should be able to win this without taking any damage, hopefully. Because I want to try and heal up our units in preparation for the future war against Normandy, because let's be honest, we're going to have to fight them again. We can actually do continuous here. Because yeah, there's no way around it. And they had that massive army. I don't know how they're paying for it. Like, even though they're getting them through events, like, they still gotta pay for the maintenance. Unless AI doesn't have to worry about that kind of stuff, I don't know. Which would be kind of frustrating if they don't have to play by the rules that you do in that regard. I don't know how you maintain an army, you know, that's like almost twice the strength of ours, twice the size of ours, and you're a much smaller country overall. When you can see we can't even maintain the troops we have now. Now, part of that is because of the raiding. The raiding is causing problems in all of our provinces that get that modifier. Still, I just can't understand how they can keep them maintained. Can't see their army currently. You see our spy network is currently expanding. And what is this? Relations between us has declined. And I don't know if that's supposed to be like a decimal there regarding them. Our opinion with them has increased. Yeah, it increased up to 64. Yeah, it increased up to 64. We're going to change this to full call safe. So if anybody declares war on us, we would get control of his army. But we're going to go ahead and try and absorb this vassal. So attempt to incorporate one of your vassals as part of your nation. The vassal ruler will become one of the members of your court in this case. Your relationship must be 50 or better. Of course, he doesn't have 5 regions. So yeah, let's go ahead and integrate this vassal here. And it'll cost us 3 authority. So I think it was worth pissing off Barry here, which their relations are now at 6. So much lower. Despite the fact that we just had that good event with them. So that's unfortunate. Yeah, we took over Calais. Right, excellent. So let's take a look at that province. See what we want to do with it. They're currently getting a beekeeper. No growth is happening. So you know what, let's move both of these over here. Increase the growth rate. And then, you know what, we'll have to move another one over there. 9 turns. And the beekeeper will also increase the food, so that'd be helpful. And then our army is just going to march to the next location. So we're going to Artois. And so we'll get that conquered as well. Yeah, it's just free territory. This is why I felt like we had to end the war with Normandy, so we could take this over before we go back to war with them. Because obviously this is going to be a continued issue, which 4 more turns is when one of us can declare war on the other. And they're not at war with anybody, are they? Yeah, just them, which they can't get access to. I think it just worked out really well that we were able to get this one rather than this one. Because if they had this one instead, if I'd done the peace treaty just to get that location, you know, we wouldn't have been connected here. We wouldn't have been able to get over this territory. We'd have had to conquer somebody. And the Normans going to conquer this. So overall, just wouldn't have gone in our favor, I think. We did get the Fletcher constructed here. So you can see that you can move between the buildings here, since we have so many of them. So despite the high cost, which part of that is because we have to trade for the iron ore, I think we should get the weapons workshop, because producing weapons would increase our equipment by a lot, as well as our stewardship. And there's a few buildings I'd like to get that need weapons, or get better bonus if you have weapons. So you know what, let's get the weapons workshop. I think that would be really helpful. So we'll work on that. We also got the freeman cottages constructed over here. Right, excellent. So we'll see what we want to get next. There's the food storage. Does increase food by a little bit, but main bonus is the minor reserve. Increased metal would be helpful. We've been having problems with the metal production. I'm not entirely sure what's happening to our metal, because we're not even producing any units, and we're always in the positive, and yet it's still depleting. This would also cost us money though. So yeah, money might become a little bit of a problem. We do get more population though. I'm just kind of using it all for growth at the moment. Do we want to construct here? Let's just focus on 2 places in this region at one time. I think that's a better way to go. I think it just help us with that. But yeah, we will be getting control of these, or we should be. And so thus, that'll increase everything. We'll get more, well, it depends on what buildings they have constructed there. But hopefully should we get more money, more manpower, and more metal once we get control of those 3 locations, which we did get. We did have to fight the rebels here again. And the combat power is, you know, not significant. Archers should do well here. Yeah, we exhausted all of them. And this shouldn't be too difficult of a conflict. Hopefully we don't take any casualties. And we just easily destroy all these units. Getting the experience as well, which is going to help us in our war against Normandy, because we're going to need as experienced units as we can get, since we're going to be so vastly outnumbered. We'll have to build more units, but we just can't support them at the moment. Hopefully with that new territory though, that situation will change. We'll have to see exactly what the situation looks like once we have full control of those 3 provinces. And this new one. So that's 4 new provinces that we just got in this turn here. And so we should see a significant increase. And want to take a look at just how much territory we own as well, because we had I think we had 8. Then we got the 1, that's 9. Plus 4 more would be 13. And I believe we could have 16 or 17. So we're on turn 37, the year 1072. We do have 13 provinces. And here's the situation. So we earned a ton of money. I'm guessing we got their treasury. Let me just take a look at everything that happened over here. So yeah, we're losing the authority due to the claim. I almost want to declare war on them and get them wiped out. But we're currently conquering this territory, so it makes sense to finish this up. Because this is all basically free territory. You just got to do a little battle to get it, which gets you experience, so it's worth it. Because yeah, we're getting experience for all of our units here. And then we did absorb our vassal. So that's 3 new provinces there. So we got these 3 provinces. Champagne's still unhappy that we have that territory. And this is the Flanders domain or region here, as I've been calling it. So these 2 provinces would be like helping each other out, basically. Okay, so let's go to this next location. I'm just going to conquer all this. Why wouldn't we? Because again, it's just free territory. So yeah, we'll conquer this one and then these 2. And at that point, we might find ourselves at war with the Normans again. So we did get a new population over here, which we'll just leave on working food. So this is our new territory that we got. I believe that 2 of these is already at the construction cap, their building slot cap. Still have 2 slots left here, but they're already working on this one. So they really like working on this area. So you did get the metal. Got the herbalist for the manpower, that's helpful. We're now at -2, so still losing manpower. This is a very healthy location. We need to see if we have anybody we want to make a peer of the realm. And maybe one of our sons, somebody who we know their loyalty to. Oh, we got a fortune teller here. Okay, so those are the buildings in that province. Let's take a look at this one. Just go through these quickly. So you can see what we have. This increases infrastructure significantly. Well, they got marble here. There's a good building you can get. Which I guess you can't look at it. Unfortunately, not through here. But yeah, that earns a lot of money. Particularly if you have marble. Good place to get the archers. Okay. So they do have the freeman cottages here as well. Lots of foreign claims in this location. Then over here, they're currently constructing that. And then just go through here. Very basic buildings overall. Getting lots of metal. And, you know, the money's okay. Oh, that's not good. They have the occultist. So that's something you need to use a regional decision to get rid of. Let me take a look and see what we have available here. If we even have that option. So the remove hostiles. So you can do that here. So let's go and do that. That's going to cost us 25 gold and 10 manpower, but we're losing the manpower anyway, so yeah, let's go and do that. Because yeah, that is largely just penalties. Losing money, piety, stewardship. It's not helping us at all, really. So it's best to get rid of it. It also reduces your legacy. So yeah, I think we should get rid of that. So I'm glad we had that regional decision available. We got a lot of gold, guys. Look at all that money. Well, the main decision I could see using is to build a harbor, and I want to use that in Calais. So yeah, we're going to use that now since we have the money. It'll cost 100. See what the loyalty of these locations is? Okay, it's really just this one that's an issue, and I think that's largely due to this. I wouldn't say it's impacting the loyalty at all, but I think it does. Piety is pretty low here, and so I think that's having its effects. We could give this money to our vassals to make them happy with us if it's getting too low. It's 13 here, so that's not bad. 6 here. I mean, it's not like negative. As long as they'll still support us in war, which they would. I almost want to give them the gifts anyway, just because we do have so much money. You know what, let's do it. Let's increase both of their opinions. Let's spread this money around a little bit. So we're going to get both of our vassals a little bit of money. Alright, so now we need to manage these two provinces. We got the herbalist here. And so remember, that is increasing the manpower, producing drugs and herbs, and getting us that health bonus. Increased food, I think, is what they really need here. So yeah, let's get them the farm. Over here, they have gotten the beekeeper. So it's also granting them some food. Growth is now in 7 turns. A cattle ranch would make a lot of sense. And that might be what we get. Could also give them the wooden church. Yeah, that would be helpful. I think everybody here is Catholic, and piety is fine as long as you keep the clergy there. Yeah, you know what, let's get the cattle ranch first. Just increase their growth rate, because both of these locations are growing fairly slow. They'll get that in 1 turn as well. They get theirs done in 5. We're going to get the closed settlement here in order to increase the fortification. It's currently very low at just 0. Doesn't get much lower than that. So yeah, let's go ahead and increase that. Since they're on the borders here with a few different countries. I think we're friendly with Flanders. Take a look here. Well, it's 11 now. We have the cooperation treaty. They're probably not happy that we have this territory because some of this used to be theirs. And then they've lost it to these rebellions here. Alright, so we're going to be moving over to that province next. Take that over and then we'll do these 2 here. And as far as how much more time we have till we might go to war with the Normans is 3 turns. That's 1 turn, 2, 3, and then several turns to get back over here. So they couldn't declare war right after we finish this up. Not in a state to recruit any additional troops though. You know, we have money, so we'll probably have to get mercenaries. Yeah, because we have no manpower. Metal's fine. We're doing great on metal. I think we got some of that from the absorbing our vassal. The metal and money are in a good place. It's just the manpower. So I think we'd get the mercenaries since they require the money. And that's how we fight the Normans. We just recruit a bunch of mercenaries. And I think we do want to put our son, our youngest son, in control of one of our regions. He's got good loyalty. His administration's just okay. But his military rating's pretty good. And so that would help out if we build troops on the location. His trait is for a general, but his offense and defense rating are 0, so you really don't want to make him a general, despite the lower unit upkeep and the stack supply usage lessened. Now, the unit upkeep reduction would be useful during peacetime, but remember, you do lose experience for your troops whenever you switch the generals. And so you don't want to like flip-flop those very often. Pretty much don't want to do that unless you have to. Now, I did forget to mention at the start of the episode that we will not be having any videos for about a week. Starting tomorrow, we're going on our summer vacation, and we will be on vacation until the 19th. We're not going anywhere. It's just going to be a staycation. We don't have any money. Pretty broke right now. So yeah, we're just going to be staying at home, relaxing a bit, and thus there won't be any content for that week. I always try and take 2 vacations a year, generally about 8 to 10 days usually. I'll take one in like January, and then I'll take one in the summer. Just give a little break from the YouTube so you don't get burned out on it. This wasn't the optimum time to take vacation. However, it's when my wife could get off from her work, when we could use our our PTO time. And so you just kind of got to work around other people's schedule and when it works best for your jobs and all that kind of stuff. And so, yeah, that's why we're taking off right now. I wish we'd gotten a little further in the series, but, I was covering that other game, Sins of a Solar Empire 2. Haven't checked that out. Maybe think about doing so. It's nothing like this game, but it is a strategy game. It's RTS, a space RTS. I was covering that, and then we were also doing those Mountain Blade Bannerlord videos. And so, yeah, it resulted in me not getting as many videos for this series as I would have liked, which at least, I wanted to get at least 5 episodes, if not 6 or 7, before we took this vacation. But I feel like the campaign is progressing nicely. We have taken over a lot of territory, with the annexation of our vassal and this new territory to conquering over here, and of course our victory against Normandy, taking that one province and then getting this one as well. And so we're expanding much more rapidly now. We have 13 provinces, so doing pretty well. But yeah, I like where we're at in the campaign. before we go to war with Normandy again. I think now's not a bad time to take that break, because I think it might break out in the next episode. So I hope you guys did enjoy this one. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. I do hope to see you guys on the next one, which remember will not be until mid next week, whenever I can get one recorded, because I will be starting a new series that week when I come back as well. I'll try and get one recorded for the 20th or the 21st. We'll see if I can make that happen with the other series that we're going to be doing. But yeah, I'll see you guys on that next episode when we come back from vacation. Hope everybody has an excellent week, and thanks for watching.